Across the business, provisioning centre teams are embracing the 5S methodology to not only bring more organisation and productivity to their sites, but also to improve and beautify their offices, making them more attractive for customers and making them more productive and enjoyable places for their people to work. In Gunnedah, staff are preparing to reconfigure their workspace.
At the end of last year, we started to implement a 5S program here in Gunnedah. After walking through the shed a few times, like when Cash first started, there was a lot of stuff that probably didn't need to be here. Was asking the questions, what is this, what are we going to use this for? Found out there was a lot of junk that just probably didn't need to be here, we can get rid of it. So we started that at the end of last year, and it's changed the look of the provisioning centre. It looks much cleaner now, more efficient, looks better for the public when they're driving through on the road, and everyone, but we've still got a fair bit of work to do, but yeah, we are on the way. We've got some money to do some asphalt around the driveway, which will be a big help for everyone, so stop dust getting on everyone's vehicles. Then the next stage will be to change the office layout so it's a bit more open and inviting for customers.
Now I hear that you're undertaking renovations as part of the process.
Yeah, we're looking to do up the building a bit just so we can have some customers come in and be proud of it, because at the moment it's sort of a bit run down. We've just signed a new lease here now, so we can try and take some ownership and make it ours.
It's certainly a building that's best described as beige.
We want to put in some new walls to make some more rooms. Want to upgrade our reception area so that when customers and members of the public come in, they get a more welcoming feeling. I want to feel good about coming to work, and when I stand here and represent the company, I want to feel good in what I'm standing in. So I'm sure that if I feel good, then the customers and the public will see that as well. Maitland definitely set the standard, and we want to make sure that we live up to the standard that they set.
Meanwhile, over at Maitland Provisioning Centre, staff are already enjoying the fruits of their renovation labours.
Well, really it was triggered by a need to provide a workspace that people were happy to come to, and be an efficient workspace, but as well we wanted a place where we could bring customers and also suppliers and feel comfortable and proud to bring those guys into our provisioning centre. So that's what triggered the initial thoughts of running a 5S in our office.
And that's important too, isn't it, for staff engagement, to make sure that people have somewhere to come to that's pleasant.
Yes, and I think it's very important that our people have an environment like that to come to, and it promotes active engagement, it promotes efficiency, it just promotes better welfare of our people. And after all, they're the guys that make the thing sing. It's important that we look after them as well.
So how did you task the renovation?
Well, really I simply just painted a picture that was half a dozen words and then handed it to two very capable people in our business. So Wendy and Ingrid are our data administrators, and I basically just give them a vision that we wanted something that would provide a wow factor for people visiting the PC and also make it more efficient.
It was daunting.
And very exciting.
It started with us doing a 5S program with Stuart Ewan, and then Simon hauled us in and said, okay girls, as part of 5S, I want you to revamp the office. So that was, 5S was big, but revamping the office at the same time was absolutely massive, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a big challenge.
Everybody in the office was really positive with the plans that we'd come up with. Then things had to start moving around. We were really lucky that one of our guys out the back was a builder, and he offered his services, and that got us thinking about what other services we might have available to us and trades. And lo and behold, we had a team of 5 guys that came in and worked tirelessly on the project with Ingrid and I.
We had to do a lot of painting, plastering. We had one new wall that we had on the mud plan that we put together to split some of the working areas and stations.
To make it look great, we used the new brand and the 4 value posters to finish it off.
We topped it off by using 4 photographs to actually create a feature wall.
Look, I was lucky enough to be part of this team, or I started in this team before any of these renovations took place, and I saw the state of what it was in when I started here. So it's a drastic improvement on what the layout used to look like. It's a lot more organised workspace, and it's definitely a better environment to complete the work and work in.
So now that the job's done, how would you rate the outcome?
Pleasure to come to work.
Happy workplace.